Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Roadrunners will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Owls' return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Got it behind the line. It's Santos. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Here comes the option. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Santos. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now on 3rd down after that run. Wants to throw. It's Lockett. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense in a split backfield. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? The play action fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Hands it off. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Lockett. Fires to the big fella.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. They're working that left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on first down. That's reeled in. It's Riley.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Toss sweep to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the inside. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He fakes it. They fake it. Goes to the tight end. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the 1st down. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Roadrunners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lockett. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 8 over Washington. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Here's the handoff. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To throw, it's Lockett. He'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. And he's dragged down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lockett. He's right on target. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. It's caught. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Oh, he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On the move, it's Smith. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Lockett. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Might be looking to run. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. He'll toss it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. On the option. He'll toss it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. From the gun, the running back has it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. They'll run the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to turn the corner on the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He'll pitch it.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that, and they took a negative play. But at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they're able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
On the return, it's Smith. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Santos. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Got his man quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Owls!
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time.
It's a one-possession game in the fourth. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Coming after him. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. When you needed it the most in the fourth quarter, this game is super close. It's tight. Not only do you make a play and get a stop, you put points on the board, and you get the football back with a chance to salt this football game away. That's how defenses step up late in games.
Hauls it in at the 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Looking for a man. It's Lockett. Now he's going to break the pocket. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? They'll throw it on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. To the air on first down. trying to get to him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Lockett. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing. You need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look good.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. You've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation